Alright, I'll be showing you guys what happens when you shrink wrap a PSP model into a PS2 model. Shrink wrapping is basically when you get the Blender system to automatically sculpt the object into the other object. Basically meaning that you're lazy and you don't want to sculpt. So it works in some occasions and it doesn't work in some occasions. For example, X is my PSP model and O5 is the SVR05 Randy Orton. And I'm going to use a shrink wrapping tool to morph it into this. So you go right here to this little, what's the name of this? Wrench, add modifier, shrink wrap. Check this right here. You change the target to 05. And it will automatically sculpt it into the item you want it to sculpt into. Now here's the issue. You will always, and what I mean, always, you will always have a problem with the fingers. And I will show you guys a simple trick on how to bypass that. But for now, you always want to focus on that face. Oh, wait. Oh wow, the face actually came out pretty good. Oh wow. Okay, so the face came out really good. Yeah, most of the times you'll get a good shrink wrap. Look at that. Well, it's not going to look exactly like the model, but it's going to be a conversion to what the model would look like if it were on PSP. But, except for the finger parts, and this is how you fix the fingers. So, let me just cancel the shrink wrapping right here. Make this invisible. Next thing you do, go to edit mode. Click Z. And the only thing you really need to do is hold CTRL and shift. Click the left button on your mouse and just select this hand part and just make this part black. That's all you really gotta do. Next thing you do is go to this upside down triangle. Click the plus. Select, deselect, assign. Select, deselect, select, and assign. Now you go back to this little toolbox thingy. Shrink wrap, keep above surface. Now click group, and now 05. And now your hands will be good. You don't have to worry about doing the hands anymore. You are all covered now. Now let me show you this other option, keep vertex order. Now this tries to get the exact object's vertex, which means it tries to get the exact same lines as this object, which means these. It tries its best to get it to look exactly like the model. But you'll have trials and errors where the face will end up looking deformed like this. See? It will end up looking like that. You'll end up having a fish face, mother effer. He'll end up having a fish face. So I would just keep it safe and go to nearest surface point. So guys, so you basically shrink wrap. Pretty much, simple as that. And another thing that I'm gonna let you guys know is that when you're shrink wrapping, always click apply. Okay? See how it looks in this mode. Looks pretty similar. Or this is basically a help to when you really want to get into the deep sculpting. The shrink wrap method basically makes the parts easier to sculpt. Like see like this. It gives me more of a better chance of making an exact SVR05 Orton. See, as you can see, it's giving me an easier sculpting method. Shrink wrapping basically makes your job and your life easier. So you won't have to worry about struggling with everything, especially the body. This shrink wrapping really knows how to deal with the body pretty well. See, as you can see, it knows how to deal with the body pretty well. Look at that. Let me just fix this up. There's definitely going to be parts that you're going to need to fix, but they're not going to be too noticeable. Yep, simple as that. Easy shrink wrap. That had to be the easiest shrink wrap that I've done today. Like, it literally looks exactly like how SVR05 Orton would look if it was converted to PSP. And that is how I shrink wrap, and that is how I was able to get the Goldberg. Because I shrink wrapped it on the Here Comes the Pain model. Simple as that. Look at that. Psst, easy peasy, my baby. Okay, now I'm just. I'm gonna test it on the game as well. Just, shit. There we go. This is a bulk rename utility, so you won't have to manually do it in Blender. Makes everything easier. You click rename and it renames it. Takes away all the things that you needed to take away. So next we are gonna import. Let me just PSP once again. Import all to OBJ. Import all the shrink wrap. Oh shit. What? Yeah, we're good now. Okay, now we are going to reload and see how the shrink wrapped Orton looks. Yep. Wait. Oh my god. What the F? In Blender, they always look good, but like when you looking at it, defaultly on the model itself, it be looking a little weird. But it looks pretty better in game. I'm just do something real quick. In most cases, you might have to do this. Make it the model a little fatter. Some of the times it be skinny. Anyways, I'm gonna test this in game real quick. Is this good enough? I think this is good enough, yeah. I'm gonna test this in game. Just, I'm gonna put it in my dummy SVR. This is the video I made that Ahmed Hassan, I used the dummy ISO. And the people actually thought that was a real mod. No, it wasn't. It's just a dummy file. So let me just... Wait. Okay. Yeah, see, I guess the shrink wrapped model doesn't look too bad now. It's usually in the Oasis where the models look a little weird. But once in game, it looks completely better. As you can see, I didn't apply the HD textures yet, which I'm not gonna do yet because this is the dummy ISO. So what do I need to do all that for if it's a dummy ISO? So yeah, it's pretty good. Just knock him down. Nope, you got me. As you can see, this is what he would look like. Pretty much. That's what it is. The shrink wrapped Randy Orton in game. Yep. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. I will be making more shrink wrap videos and testing them out on my free time. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, it's your boy Young Shy, and I'm out. Peace.